Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Quarantine with Jonathan. We're on day 9. Um, yeah, end of day 9. It's quite nice. Quite a nice position to be in. We've got another 5 days after today, and then I am out of here. So, looking at my chart now, feels pretty good. Feel like I'm sort of approaching the home straight. Can't quite see the light at the end of the tunnel, but it's I know it's there. Getting closer bit by bit, and I'm feeling pretty chilled today, actually, after a little bit of a low point yesterday, must be said. Part of that was the sleep problem and sleeping through most of the day and not really getting any daylight at all, but today was much better. I got up earlier, which was a great start. Had a nice chat with an old friend, which cheered me up. Passed some time, and yeah, that sort of put me on course for a better day. I'm feeling pretty tired because I only slept maybe 4 or 5 hours last night because I did get up early, but now I've sort of powered through the whole day without a nap or anything, so should be able to go to bed at a reasonable hour tonight and then get up, sort of 8 or 9 o'clock in the morning, and yeah, have another sort of good, full, productive day. I mean, what is productive at this stage is, not sitting in bed all day and watching Netflix. Basically, that's a productive day. So, yeah, so like I said, had a nice chat with an old friend who I'd not spoken to for a long time, and then had some breakfast, drank some tea. Yeah, did my exercise, had a good workout today, sticking with the HasFit routine, followed by some walking, some table tennis, a little bit of VR, and yeah, just generally trying to be on my feet a little bit more today. So yeah, I didn't really have a proper sit down until, well, I was sitting down a little bit in the morning when I was trying, but yeah, I did spend more of the day active, or as active as you can be in a small room like this. Yeah, and then in the afternoon I played some chess, which initially was a little bit frustrating because I was playing badly again. I was playing badly, losing games, losing rating points. But I tried not to let it get to me. One nice thing about playing chess in a situation like this is, even if you're losing, so much of your mental energy and focus is being spent on the chess and the game, so absorbed in the game and in the positions and the struggles within the positions and trying to figure out the best moves, and then after the game, the analysis of what went wrong or what went right, all that kind of thing. That sort of transports me out of the sort of struggle of being in here, and thinking about being in here and stuck in here all the time. So yeah, when I'm in chess, I have other problems, basically, other problems to deal with, and problems that I can actually solve if I really focus and concentrate. So initially, I lost a couple of games. Pretty sure one of the guys was cheating, to be honest. I played an opening which is fairly unusual, and he played like perfect, computer perfect moves for about the first 15 moves of the game. He basically, he had to move the pieces for the first 14, 15 moves in the exact right way in order to sort of break open my position, which he did. It could have been him just playing well, but the thing is, he was playing really fast. He was only thinking for like a few seconds on each move, and at my level, the level that he and I are both at, that just doesn't really happen. Like, if someone's playing that perfectly, then they're probably getting some help from an engine or something. But maybe not. Maybe that's just me being a sore loser. But yeah, so I had a couple of losses, and then I sort of, I made some notes about what things had gone wrong, and tried to look up some lines and think about how I could have played differently. And then the next couple of games I played quite well and quite precisely, quite purposefully, and had a couple of good wins. So yeah, that put me in quite a good mood. Winning at chess always puts me in a good mood. The downside is losing at chess can put me in a bit of a bad mood. So it's a double-edged sword, and it's a sort of a risky endeavor, I guess, when really I need to be making sure my mood stays good all the time. But like I say, it certainly passes the time well, and allows me to focus on other problems. Because I think that's a lot of sort of being happy and being fulfilled, and that sort of thing is about having actual problems to solve, and then sort of successfully solving them. I think that's why people who enjoy their work are generally happy people, because perhaps more so than people who like don't work and who have endless leisure time, because the actual act of having these challenges and these problems and then focusing on solving them is good for you. I think it helps with happiness. I think that idea I've stolen from somewhere. I think there's a book I read a few years ago. What's it called? Something with a profanity in the title. Everything is fucked, I think, something like that. Which, despite the title, is actually a really sort of deep philosophical examination about the sort of human psychology and the human condition and happiness, and it's basically a way of sort of a self-help book, almost about sort of how to go about making yourself happy. And one of the key ideas that he always hits on is that the human brain is hardwired to demand challenge, and to be pushed, and to be in a constant sort of state of struggle. If everything is fine, if you don't have any problems to solve, if you are no concerns, no pressing issues, your brain makes up the issues for you. It invents problems if you don't have problems, and that's why they say in sort of the developed world, where there's more wealth and more affluence, and actual survival isn't such a focus for most people's daily life. You're not thinking about am I going to have food to eat, am I going to do I have clean water, am I gonna get killed by a tiger or something. They're thinking they have all their basic needs taken care of, and that's one explanation for why rates of mental illness and things are so high in the developed world, whereas they're not in poorer countries. It's the idea that when you have everything solved, then your brain will create problems for you, and those problems might be actually more difficult to solve. So chess is an exercise in problem solving. Basically, you're solving one problem after the other every single move. You're asking a question of your opponent in your move, and then your opponent is asking a question of you, and you have to answer that question. You have to decide, am I going to defend that piece, am I going to move that piece, am I going to launch a counterattack, can I capture something else, can I threaten something, can I threaten checkmate, can I improve my position a little bit, are there any threats I need to deal with? It's a constant analysis, multi-level analysis of all these different things that are going on. So in essence, it is problem solving, and I think it's a good thing to do, certainly for me. And also when I play, even though I'm playing against people online, I am playing against real people, and for me it's it is a form of like communication when you're playing against somebody, even though you can't see them, you can't like read their face or anything, you can't hear them talk. Playing your moves and seeing their responses, you get like a little window into their mind, into their personality, their sort of, what kind of person they are. Are they taking risks? Are they being defensive? Are they playing like they're nervous? Are they playing like they're afraid? Are they sort of trying to compensate for the fact that you're attacking by lashing out? And the thing about the kind of communication through playing a game of chess with someone is, compared to talking to someone, say, when you talk to somebody, you're talking to them, but you're also sort of talking to their persona. They're showing you a side of themselves that they want to present to the world, and some of it might be false. It might not be true. They might be showing off, or they might be not being honest, or you don't know really unless you know somebody very well. But one thing that's often been observed about chess is that there is no bullshit in chess. There is no hiding. There is no boasting, or your move is your move, and it's either a good move or it's not a good move. There's no gray area. So there's no hiding on the chessboard. When something is asked of you, you can't blag. You can. You get found out pretty quickly if the other person plays well and you don't, and then you lose. And that's always the case, pretty much. It's not always someone else playing particularly well. Sometimes it's just you playing more poorly, and and as a result you lose. So that kind of sort of mind-to-mind communication is, and sort of, it's a battle. Yes, it's like a martial contest. You both are sort of trying to kill each other basically with your minds. You're trying to crush the other person in the game, and so there is an element of violence, I suppose, in playing it, despite the fact that it's such a sort of gentlemanly, sort of serene sort of thing to watch. If you're inside those two players' minds, inside those two, if you can get inside their head, it's a war. And yeah, I can't remember who it is, but there's a famous, I think a Russian grandmaster, who said that chess is a game for hooligans, not for gentlemen. But I'm not sure if I would class myself as a hooligan, but yeah, I definitely enjoy that aspect of it. But also, the being in here, not actually having that many conversations. That element of that I get from playing chess is really nice. It's interesting. It's a deeper, perhaps not deeper, but it's a different kind of communication. This sort of non-verbal sort of telegraphing of your emotions and your state and your thought process by playing certain moves. Because once you understand the game, you really understand that when he puts his, when he moves his knight there, you know what he's doing, or you should do. If you don't know what he's doing, then you're in trouble, So, yeah, there we go. A little bit of a ramble about chess today. I guess that's the theme, because I did play quite a lot today. That's what's on my mind. But yes, we're at the end of day 9 now, so 5 more days, and as I say, I'm feeling fairly chilled and fairly relaxed at the moment. I think I'm going to be able to sort of hopefully sort of drift along through the next few days, and as I get closer to the end, it'll spur me on and give me a little boost of energy at the end. It's still a third left, right? 2/3 down now, a third left to go. So we're not we're not out of the woods yet, but we are, yeah, we're getting there, basically. So don't really have much else to say. Yeah, I'm gonna like take it easy tonight. Probably I'm going to try and pare back any, anything that's sort of like too stimulating or gonna keep me awake tonight. So I'm probably not gonna play any games tonight, or I might read a little bit, have a nice hot shower before bed, maybe do a little bit of meditation because I haven't done that today. Been too busy. Chess has been my meditation today. But yeah, I'd probably do some meditation with the app, have a hot shower, and then get ready for bed the proper way. Not be on my phone, not watching movies until it's time to turn out the light, and then hopefully get a good night's sleep and have another good day tomorrow. So that's all for today. No point rambling when I don't have anything else to report. Yeah, as usual, if you have any questions or any comments, feel free to leave them for me. And yeah, send me a message or something if you want to chat. One last thing actually. I was looking through the videos that I've put on so far and just checking, out of curiosity, how many people were watching. The episode where I put pants on my head has twice as many views as any of the other videos. So there you go, I was right. You put a pair of pants on your head and more people watch you. So I don't know what that says about our culture and the social media game. But there you go. If you have a YouTube channel and you're struggling for viewers, stick some underwear on your head and watch the numbers shoot up. I don't know. Just telling you what I observed. Alright guys, take it easy and I'll see you again tomorrow for day 10. Bye for now.